Welcome to Phase 2 of the Utility Improvements Project, otherwise known as the Tree Streets Project. My name is Brian Coleman, and the manager of this project for Snoqualmie Public Works. This project is one of 8 which make up the infrastructure improvement plan for the downtown area, many of which have already been constructed. Those include the Northern Street Project, constructed in 2017, and the Infrastructure Improvement Project Phase 1, aka Greek Streets, completed in 2019. Half of these projects are expected to be completed this year. They include the Walnut Street Sewer Line Relocation Project, which was completed in March, and the Railroad Place, Newton Street, and Delta Street, along with the First Street Lift Station projects, are expected to be completed in July. With Council recently awarding Infrastructure Improvement Project Phase 2, it is anticipated to be completed by the end of this year as well. This project represents $3.84 million of the nearly $17 million utility capital improvements plan for the downtown area. The main purpose of this project is to replace the aging water main while constructing storm and traffic safety improvements. These enhancements will increase reliability and longevity of the water system, improve stormwater drainage from streets, and address vehicular and pedestrian safety issues in these areas. Now let's take a look at where these improvements will be made. We begin our first of 3 flights at the intersection of Newton and Olmsted. Heading east, we find the new alignment of Newton Street is ready for paving in front of St. Joseph's School and the beginning of our project at Dune Avenue. As we turn north onto Dune Avenue, the contractor will be extending new water main along the east side of the roadway, with storm improvements constructed on both sides. Maple Avenue Southeast will be receiving similar upgrades within this project. After all utilities are installed, new pavement will be placed. As we continue north, we enter the intersection of River Street, Dune Avenue, and Maple Avenue. In this area, not only will water and storm improvements be made, but also much needed safety modifications for both vehicles and pedestrians. Now let's move on to the next section of this project. Our second flight begins at the intersection of King Street and Silva Avenue. As we head east, King Street will see several modifications. Like those on the avenues of Dune and Maple, King Street will receive new water main and storm facilities. The corners of all intersections up to the railroad tracks will also be improved to meet ADA regulations and increase pedestrian safety. Here, we are at the intersection of Maple Avenue, Olmsted Avenue, and King Street. As with the intersection of Maple, Dune, and River, significant steps are being taken to improve both vehicular and pedestrian safety while enhancing the beauty of the area at the same time. Continuing east, we head toward Railroad Avenue. It is here where the contractor will be performing what is called a directional bore of the new water line under the railroad tracks and Railroad Avenue. The contractor will then tie this pipe into the water main existing at the intersection of King Street and Falls. Now, onto our third and final section. Our third and final flight begins just west of Pine Avenue on 80th Street. As we head east along 80th Street, we see the intersection of 80th Street and Pine Avenue. It is important to note that this section of road is maintained by 2 governmental agencies: the City of Snoqualmie owning the north side to the left of the center line, and King County to the right. After our project has been paved, King County has assured us their crews will come and repave their half of the project within the project area. As we reach Pine Avenue, we head north toward Cedar Street. This stretch of right-of-way will see new sidewalk, waterline improvements, and storm improvements such as new curb and gutter, and a new grassy swale to our right for improved stormwater function of the area. We now turn west along Cedar Street, where the water main improvements continue. They will also occur down both the north and south sides along First Street. We continue along Cedar and find a new pavement that has been installed by King County. Just before this paved area, the border between the City of Snoqualmie and King County crosses to the north, making the entire roadway width King County's jurisdiction. To reduce significant paving costs, we modified the new water main alignment to the gravel shoulder on the right, or the north side of the road. We continued down the shoulder until we reached 10th Avenue Southeast. It is here where the Northern Street project, built in 2017, ended, which we will be tying our new main into. We hope you enjoy your flight over the Tree Streets project. In summary, the approved construction scheduled to begin July of this year will include the replacement of roughly 4,200 feet of aging water main and 2,000 feet of storm sewer pipe. It will also install 780 square yards of sidewalk and approximately 2,500 feet of curb and gutter. Other significant items to be constructed are manholes and catch basins, ADA ramps, and 2 heritage trees at the intersections of Maple, Dune, and River, and King, Maple, and Olmsted. Thank you for your time. For more information, please contact Snoqualmie Public Works at 425-831-4919.